All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rachak double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, salutations to the hopeful elect that's fighting a good fight of faith and truth, in sincerity and wholeheartedly. Shalom to the Akwath, which is the women believers. Shalom to you. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Your accusation will not go through. So we know the famous scripture in Revelation 12 and 10. So let's get it. So this devil think by creating a society where we go off, that the Lord is going to not bring forth the blessings that he promised our forefather Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So it says, and I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation. So at the conclusion of the matter, so if anybody asks you, what is the conclusion of your beliefs? Israel win at the end. Also, the Israelites that will be lost on this side through judgment because of unbelief, they will come back in the kingdom. Because the scripture says that Romans 11 and 26, that all Israel shall be saved. So no matter what, salvation will come. So now it's come salvation to strengthen the kingdom of our power. Okay. And the power of his anointed. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down. So the victory is already written. We just got to play our roles through the rest of the movie. So, like the scripture says, the greater that's in you, the greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. All right, that's 1 John 4 and 4. And then also in John 16:33, it says that be of good cheer, for I have overcome the world. But in the beginning of that scripture, it says that you shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer, for I have overcome the world. So the victory is already written. We just got to run through the tape. But what I want to talk about in this video is that Esau, Edom, he continued to enchant Jake into wickedness, which enchanting is seduction. All right. So it says the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them for our power day and night. And the way that they do it ain't like Esau's like, look, Lord, because first of all, he can't pray. He can't talk to the Lord. The Lord ain't going to listen to him. He ain't even dealing with him. He is the wicked. All right. But the way that he accused is by always casting us in a bad light. So when he created because here's the thing, the elites of this world know who we are, just like they know who they are. Now the regular Edomite, they don't know anything, they just two-time losers. But the elite, which got a blessing, and the regular Edomite got a blessing too, it's just that we are in a time where their blessing is turning into a curse. Because the scripture says in Deuteronomy 30 and 7, the curses that we have shall come on them. So now they have this plight about them, the white guilt and all that shit, So they want to hide from all the atrocities that they done, and now they feel victimized. But so yeah, this devil, he created a society for Jake to go off. I always say this, like, he gives and gave Jake millions of dollars to be a ninja. Okay? We're going to say it that way. Because gangster rap, just the music industry, period. He'll give you, millions of dollars to be a degenerate. And to say and to push forth messages that goes against, like drill music. Drill music is the worst of the worst. Trap music. These are the things that the powers that be allow to be in their system. And guess who is the face of these things? Jake. The so-called black man being the head. All right. And the rest of the tribes. So, and then, you know, through the subjugation and hope I'm saying it right. The subjugation, that's it. I can't even say it. That's weird because I used to be able to say the word, but I can't say the word right now. Subjugated. I think that's how you say it. But anyway, so I'm gonna say a better word. We've been relegated to the hoods. All right. Cause subjugated. I'm laughing. Sorry. I just laugh because what of my flaws is I can't talk for shit. You know, that's one of the things that, and I know that is something that I have low self-esteem in. Like, that's one of my flaws that I really hate. But the Lord, you know, he did that to keep me humble. But yeah, so being brought into domination into the hoods, push into the hoods, and then, you know, putting the guns and the drugs in our neighborhood, and then basically the jobs is gone. The industrialize. That's what they did. They de-industrialized and sent all the manufacturing companies in the 70s over to overseas. And, you know, our people was in there, you know. So really from the 70s until now, it's just been very, very bad for Jake, because even after the civil rights era, you know, we've been assimilated into society with these devils, and we've been treated like shit. And they don't have to be blatant racist because the systemic racism is already embedded in the system. So just like everybody know the saying, you know, the last one hired and the first one fired. You know, that's embedded in the system. But anyways, but these devils, so the reason why I'm making this video, because they think by accusing us to the Lord, doing all these things to the Lord, well, you can say that because we are the temple of the Lord, but doing all these things to us, you know, they think they're going to get away, and they think that they justify. So look at this. It said, all that found them have devoured them. Talk about these nations, and the head being Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white people, the devil and Satan that the Bible speak of. All right. Said, we offend not, because they have sinned against Yahweh, their habitation of justice, even Yahweh, the hope of their fathers. All right. So the nations know, like you read in the book of Judith, you know, when we are one with our power, the nations can't mess with us. But when we separate from our power, they can have their way. So that's why Esau continue to keep pushing the society where our people go off. And he keep on, you know, allowing these lesser illuminaries, which is these so-called celebrities, you know, idols of our people, because we are the salt of the earth, you know. So he'll continue to keep paying, you know, a Jay-Z, a 50 Cent, a Kendrick Lamar, you know, to be basically your spokesman, you know. And as the scripture says in Ecclesiasticus 13:23, when a rich man speaketh, you know, everyone holdeth their tongue and listen to what he say and extol it to the clouds. When a poor man speaks, talk about the prophets, you know, they looking like, who is this fellow? And if he fall, they will help to overthrow him, you know. So that's how it is. So scriptures is on point, man. Everything in the scriptures is happening, you know. So the society that they created for us to go off, you know, one of my favorites right here. Woe to them that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth the bottle to him and maketh him drunken also. That's all these philosophies that he have been given to our people, from the Egyptology, the Africanism, the black consciousness community, Christianity, Islam, or the Nation of Islam, you know, all of that stuff. All of those are the wine. Okay. Then we even used to say among each other, I'm black and I'm proud, which is black is associated with death and wickedness and evil, void of light, and obviously white is the opposite of that. All right. So the social engineering, you know, so all this stuff made us naked, which means that we are open. That's why in Revelation 16:15 it said, blessed is he who keepeth his garment. All right. So the garment represents your righteousness, your faith in the Lord. And when you're naked, it's the opposite of that. So you in your wickedness, you don't have no covering of the Lord. That's why in Isaiah 30, the reason I'm quoting all these scriptures for the video don't be too long. In Isaiah 30:1, it says that woe to him that have a covering, but not by my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. See, that's what happens when you're not covered. You go into a state of iniquity, which is sin upon sin. You're not repenting. You don't have to fear the Lord. This world is your God. Everything in it is your God. Money is your God. Trump is your God. Jesus is your God. Everything is your God except for Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And God just means power. Allah in the Hebrew. All right. So it says, put the bottle to him, maketh him drunken also, that you may look on their nakedness. So the powers that be looking at our people. Like, look at these savages. Like, if you watch the documentary, which is my favorite documentary of all time, 13th, all right, Netflix special concerning our people and the oppression of our people, right? So when you watch that, it shows you how they literally blast us on the news to bring a certain way to look at us. Like, they call us thugs and savages and animals. And that's how people really look at us. And to be honest, you make Esau Edom's job very easy. I'm talking about you 2/3 out there, you unbeliever Israelites who you basically are a brute beast, as the scriptures call you, without order. All right. So, but the social construct that the news have done, and then you always see too, that every time a Jake do something, it's plastered all over the news that he's the worst thing ever. But then Edomite could go shoot up a school. He got mental illness, or, that he was very unfortunate. There's always an excuse for them, So imagine that. Every time a Edomite do something, he get an excuse. Every time a Jake do something, he get ridiculed to the 10th power. So what you think that's going to do to the people's mentality? Every time they see a Jake, they already had a preconceived notion about him. And they did a good job. All right. So they look at our nakedness. They create this society, and first of all, he have no choice but to create this type of society because there's no righteousness in him. He is the wicked. So, of course, that, a society will be wicked as all hell when he is the leader of the society, right? He's the leader of this world. But earth is given into the hands of the wicked. But the point is that when it comes to Jake, though, he makes sure that we going off in some way, shape, or form to the foods that we eat, to the things that he pollute our food, our water. He put all the alcohol, the liquor stores, in our neighborhoods, and he just continued to surround us by death. And I'm pretty sure everybody know this scene, but that is a very good scene. And that's why a lot of people actually quote it. But in the Boys in the Hood, Lawrence Fishburne, he said, and everybody used this who got some good sense, of our people. Who the one that drop off the guns and the drugs in our neighborhood? We don't own no planes. We don't own no boats. So yeah, this devil, he do anything. Matter of fact, made me think of this. They only consult to cast him down from his excellency. When you go into the word excellency, it talks about his superiority. All right. So their whole existence is to make us be at the bottom. All right. To bring us down. So that's what they do. And it says they delight in lies. They bless with their mouth, curse inwardly. That's why the scripture says that the words of their mouth are smoother than butter, but it's war in their heart. That's Psalms 55:21. So everything that this devil do and say, especially when it comes to Jake, he can smile at you with his buttery ass teeth. All right. But he is looking a way to overthrow you. He can't help it. The scriptures can't be broken. That's how he is. It don't matter what he say, how many times he smiled, and how light or high pitch that he make his voice. He is the devil. Now, if you have a real cool Edomite, he's probably not an Edomite. He's probably an Israelite who looked like an Edomite. All right. But these devils, as the scripture says, they looking to overthrow you. That's their whole MO. All right. Now, the word excellency, right? It said it goes into our superiority. Now, this is what the Lord said about us. It said, for you are a holy people unto Yahweh your power, and Yahweh hath chosen you to be a peculiar people unto himself above all the nations that are upon the earth. So they know this. So they always trying to keep us down. So since they know that we are the best, the cream of the crop, they're going to definitely make sure that we at the bottom in their society. All right. Because they're going to be the bottom in our society. So I'm going to end it on this. Because this is what they got to look forward to. And this is why they do the things that they do. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leaveth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. All right. And the saints are Israelites, and particularly the elect of the Israelites. So going back to this devil, enchanting our people. I was going to end it on that, but I think I want to end it on this. Is it 21 or 31? Damn, what is that scripture? I think it's 23. Maybe it's 23. I haven't read this in a long time. Yep, surely there's the Wadi Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob. That's talk about the elect. Now the rest of Israel, they get enchanted every damn day. Every time it's a trend, they take it in. All right. Every time this devil get on the podium and say something, they trust in it. They're going to go vote every year. You get enchanted every 4 years. You get enchanted every time that Esau put a celebrity in your face. So it says, neither is there any divination against Israel. According to this time, it shall be said of Jacob and of Israel what the Most High have wrought. All right. So all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Like I said, the victory is already written. The elect will win. Hope to be a part of that. All right. You devil, you continue to keep doing what you do, creating an even worse society, continue to keep getting these sellouts to be looser and illuminaries to you. The scriptures talks about woe to them who made a covenant with death. When the overflowing scourge should come through, they should be taken by it. Because here's the thing, when you come down with great wrath, all you celebrities out there, all you people who sold your soul to the devil, guess what? You're going to be the first one caught up in it because you're the closest to him. You thinking that you're going to be in a bunker somewhere hiding. Let's say that you are in a bunker somewhere hiding. Now you closest to the devil. They probably gonna eat your ass first. But anyways, all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. And Shalom.